What's up, everyone? DJ Substorm here. I was having a little bit of issues when I was doing my show in regards to the lighting. I'll show you what I mean. Over here, I was having trouble having all this illuminated and stuff. I used to have a wooden piece that went from here to here before I got the webcam mounts, but I ended up getting rid of that so I can get the mounts and get better angles and stuff like that. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to attempt to illuminate it. I found these lights at Walmart. I came across this one that was really cool. It's the sound light LED. It's supposed to go with the music, so I figured that'd be cool. And if not, I just got this as a backup. But this looks pretty cool. I'm going to try to hook this up first. Like I said, I'm going to install it all along here so I can get this illuminated. And then if it'll reach, hopefully I can set it up right here. And then I can get a little bit of illumination on myself and the equipment. Right now I'm just using a black light right here. And it was working great when I had it mounted on this piece right here. But ever since I got rid of that, it's just not really working out as far as lighting goes. So I'm going to attempt to hook these up. So let's set it up and see how it goes. So hopefully these will work out. What I wanted to do was let me switch angles again. I wanted to run it all off of the motherboard right here and then do LED lighting inside the motherboard, like the CPU fan, and then have the case and all that stuff. But I'm not exactly sure how I'd run it from here down to there. Unboxing this, it's made by Monster. Here, let me take it out so y'all can see it. From right off the bat, it does not look like it's very long. I think it's probably just going to be enough to do about right here. It might go up to there, but we'll see. But if this works out, it's going to be really cool. Because I was hoping, I had the idea of making something go with the music. I thought that'd be cool. So if this would do it, that'd be awesome. Also, in regards to the unboxing, so like I said, you have this right here, this the IR blaster, and then picks up the music. Then you have a control right here. And let's see what we can do on here. Well, you know what? Let's hook it up first, and then we'll see what all we can do. This is just some kind of, the heck are these, Pogs? If anyone remembers Pogs, you're old school. But no, this isn't for Pogs. I'm not sure what this is. But it's just like a 20% off card, whatever. Let's see. Please check. Okay, so it plugs in via USB. Well, you know what? First, let's see exactly what we're going to be able to illuminate here. So it's going to go from about right here. You know what? This might be perfect. Up to, oh yeah, nice. So we'll go to about right there. Oh yeah, we'll still have some room left over. But what I need to do is I need to figure out where this plugs in at. Because if you can see right here, there's an arrow. And obviously it's oriented one way, but there's no arrow on the strip here. So let's see if it says in the instructions what we do, because knowing my luck, I'll end up frying this thing, and then that would suck. So let's see. This goes here. Wait a minute. I see a connection or a COM plus right here. You can't really see it. But I'm assuming that goes to that because the rest is RGB. So I'm assuming that's going to go in there. So we got that connected. Okay. Let's plug this bad boy in. Ho ho. Got it. All right. So not exactly sure how I want these, but let's see what we got here. So they got red. I'm going to switch views so y'all can see this here. So they got red, they got green, they got blue, they got white, orange, yellow, cayenne, and purple. Now what I was hoping for, and that's why I was saying that I wanted to hook it up to the motherboard and run it all at the same time, because you can sync, like have different colors in different areas and stuff, and do all kinds of cool stuff. So I may go with that in the future, but right now I'm just looking to get some illumination along here, and then all this area right here. Like when I'm shooting video on my live stream, this is all blacked out. So I'll give you guys a before and after, just so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. But let me see how I want to do this. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is run it down along here where all these other wires are at. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this probably here, and then, like I said, I want to run it all along here. You know what? Let me hit the light real quick, and then we'll see how it looks exactly. Okay, yeah, that's looking better already. And yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to run it along here, and then down the back here. But here, I'm going to switch angles so you guys can get a better view of what I'm doing. Oh, damn, that looks lit already. Okay. And like I said, my main objective with this is just to illuminate basically the equipment, like my keyboard and then my turntable, and then the equipment. And that actually looks pretty good. I think I might just roll with this, because that doesn't look too bad. The only thing, like I said, is this part right here is what I'm not liking. So let's see what else I could do. I'm thinking maybe I could run the USB around the back, and then have something like that, so you don't get that glare right there. And then run this along here. And yeah, I actually kind of like that a little bit better. And then what I could do is with the other strip, I think I'm going to roll with these. I haven't seen what it does with the reactive sound yet, but I think I'm going to roll with these. See, what I should do is just put one right there, and then that way I'm getting the illumination from this angle, and it's not messing up, it's not making the camera blur or anything like that. So I think I'm going to do that. And then that way I can just run this. Looks like I can start right here, come to about here. Now the trick is here, when you go around the corner, you're coming at this angle right here, so you need to turn it like that. Obviously these don't just bend like that. So I watched another guy's YouTube video, and he said that there's a way that you can like make a loop. Let me turn off the light because it's a little easier to see. These look pretty lit. I guess probably what I should have did was I probably should have tested out the sound to see if this is even exactly what I want. First off, we'll start going here, and that shouldn't impact the where the camera hits, I'm hoping. So that's going to go right there. That's a good fit. And now this is the tricky part, like I was saying. To get this corner right here, I need to make a kind of like a bow, the guy said on the video that I watched. And then stick it back together like that, and hopefully it'll still stick. Okay, it's holding, looking good. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's looking better already. Now we're just going to run it here. And I think what I might do, because it looks like I'm going to have a little bit of slack here, not much, but man, this is almost a perfect fit. Who would have thought? So what I'll do is I'll have that going along here, and then I'm going to loop it back again, and then I'm going to run it towards the end here. And wow, that's going to be a perfect fit. Look at that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Gives a nice little illumination. What I have, if you haven't seen Global Connection, the live stream on Twitch before, is it's themed like kind of like a neon theme, and so I want the colors to match that. I also want them to be a little bit animated, so let's see what we got here. This is on the controller, this is the jump effect. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see what else they got. This is another jump effect. That's actually kind of cool. This is another jump effect. Or no, this is a fade effect. Okay, roll with that. It's not bad. A little bit faster than I'd like, but I like something more subtle. That's kind of cool. I guess we'll kind of go with the beat. Now I want to hear if this goes with the music. The only problem is, obviously, on YouTube, copyright concerns. That's actually why I don't stream on YouTube. So I'm going to test this out with some music. I got to mute the mic, though. So maybe I can find some royalty-free music that I can just sub in. So let me get in here. Alright, so as you can see, I just tested it out. Wish you guys could have actually seen how it was going with the music. Right now, it's actually going with my voice, which is pretty lit. See, when I stop talking, let me turn it loud. That's pretty cool. So as you can see, when I talk, it'll illuminate the music, and that's cool. This is actually cooler than what I first had envisioned with hooking it up to here. Even though it'd be cool to have it all synced at once just to make it look more uniform. I mean, this goes with the music. So the visuals that I have on Global Connection Radio, if you haven't seen it before, let me describe it for you. In the middle of the screen, there's a big visualization that goes with the music. There's a program that I run, and I run the sound into the mixer, and then it coincides with the music program, and then the visuals go with the music, and they react. So this is going to look good, because that way, once you have it all on there, it's all going to go with the music. Oh, and by the way, what you're looking at right here, the sound light LEDs, these only cost $10, I think. These were $5, but these are only $10. So, I mean, I was thinking I was going to have to spend a lot more. So, $10 on how much I'm already way over budget with this show. It's looking way lit. I'm really impressed with how I have it going. So, I mean, might as well take the extra step and spend $5 extra to get that to go with the sound. It's going to make it look a lot better. So, I have a problem here with the lights that I got. They're dope, but they overpower what I'm trying to do in regards with like the whole layout of the stream. Let me show you what I'm talking about. They go with the music, but whenever I got the music going on top of the visuals, it just doesn't look right. So what I'm gonna do is I figured out I can hook up some addressable LEDs on my motherboard to my computer, my streaming computer, and then that way, first of all, everything will go in sync, but then also I'll be able to have better control of the lights. These right here are just regular non-addressable LEDs, so they only flash one color, and it has different settings on the controller here, see on the bottom, but no matter what I do, you can't really turn down the sensitivity. So it has 4 different settings. Let me show you guys what I mean exactly. And I actually have to mute the music when I play it just for copyright reasons, but I think you'll get the picture. So that was the first setting, and as you can see, it kind of competes with what I have going on in regards to the visual, and then I have the software capture down there, and it's just kind of confusing. I used to have initially when I had designed the station, the background had moved, like the thunder, the lightning, pardon me, had moved, and it was all animated, but it kind of gave you like a motion sickness. And that's kind of what's going on with the lights here. Like you have the visuals going, which kind of compete with the lights here, and it's kind of confusing. So, and like I said, there's really no way to change it. Let me show the second setting real quick. So that's the second setting right there, and as you can see, it turns down the intensity slightly, but not enough to not compete with the visuals in the middle there. So let me show you the third setting. And still, it looks way cool, but it's just competing too much. And then if I bring on the fourth setting, it's just not enough. So as you can see, it goes with my voice. I mean, it looks way cool, but you know, it's just competing too much, I feel. So what I'm going to do is I got these addressable LED strips, and they actually hook up to my streaming computer right here. And what I'm going to do is I'll have a strip going along the bottom here, and then one is going to go along the inside here to highlight that, and then that should complement the AIO cooler that I have in there and the fans. So I think it'll look a lot better than this. And also it's programmable, so you know, you can get it to go with the music. I think it only goes one color, but we can play around with it and see what we can get. So let me get to soldering the signal, and then you have the power, and then you have the ground. And looks like, okay, this actually has an adapter on it, which is cool because I don't have to cut it. So I just need to strip these wires, and then I can get soldering. Okay, now I've gotten the wires hooked up. The reason why they're so long is because this one in particular, I'm going to need to run underneath the side of the desk here. And so I needed to have this be an extension. Let me switch views so I can solder this on. Okay, so I've gotten two of the strips hooked up. One of them inside the PC case here. The other one's going alongside here. This was kind of hard to get up. I tried double-sided tape and they kept coming off, so I ended up having to use some rubber cement. And that's probably what I'm going to have to do with these strips right here when I run them underneath the desk here. So right now what I need to do, I have the headers coming out of the PC case. That's why it's not all the way back, because I actually had to stick it out the side in order to extend it, in order to have this going under the TV and then this one under here. So this is going to be kind of hard because I need to solder this guy to this thing, and I have about that much room to work, and I have all my equipment here, so I'm going to have to step up. should do. Now let's hit the lights and see what we got. Okay, it looks alright. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the software on my motherboard that controls the RGB. So let me see if I can do this. Okay, cool. So this is the RGB controller software for my motherboard. My motherboard is a ASRock B450 Pro 4, and this is the included software. So first of all, I think I want to, well, let's see. Okay, so right now it's on the stack preset. I'm not really too keen on blue, so I'm going to change it green or orange. Okay, there we go. So that looks pretty nice, actually. That would actually match what we got going on in the well, I guess it's more blue, but the green matches the logo up here on the top. Let's see how it looks with the visuals turned on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. It's more subtle. Maybe what I can do is slow down. You can slow down the speed in the software. So let's try that. It's a little bit too slow. That's actually pretty cool, and it doesn't compete with the visuals in the middle there, which I like. So let's see what we got, what else we can do with these things. Like I said, these are adjustable LEDs, so each LED is controlled differently. So they have a holy, okay, yeah, that is definitely not what I'm looking for. Let's see, so they have strobe, they have static, which isn't too bad. Let's see how that lights up everything. Oh, that's a little bit too bright. Let's see what else we got. Got breathing. That's not too bad, but I think the other RGB controller that I had something similar to this, and as I can see, like, not each LED is controlled individually, so I don't really like that. Cycling, nothing new. Random. Here's one that goes to the music. I'll have to try that out. Wave. That's kind of weak. Spring. That's actually kind of cool. Let's see what it looks like. That's not too bad. That actually looks kind of cool. Let's see what else we got. I think if I did go with this one, it would have to be a little bit slower. So that's a little bit too slow. I don't really think I like this one. Let's see what else we got. We got Meteor. That's kind of cool. I wish that you could have like different lights on instead of just one color, because that doesn't really do much for me. This is called Stack. Okay, this is the one that I had before. This is probably my favorite one that I've seen so far. In this one, what it does is the LEDs come down and then they'll all stay lit until they all light up, and then it starts over. So that's kind of cool. It's not too intense. It doesn't compete with the visuals here. So let's see what else we got. We got Cram. Okay. Let me get out of the way way so y'all can see the light. That one's actually kind of cool. Reminds me of that game Snake. So that's a maybe. Stack and Crammer, probably the ones I'm liking so far. Scan. That's kind of cool. Let's see what else we got. Neon. Okay. Reminds me of Vegas a little bit. Got the Vegas vibe going on there. Okay, what else we got? Water. Kind of cool. Another Vegas-like effect, I guess you'd say. It's not too bad. And rainbow. Oh, whoa. Okay, that is lit. Now, for some reason, whoa, what just happened? Oh, I know what happened. So the speed is turned down. That's a little bit too much. That's not too bad. That actually looks pretty cool. I wish it was more of like an actual rainbow instead of just what we got here, but let's see what we can do. So if you want to turn it up, it'll go like that. Huh, okay. I think probably the best one that I was liking was the stack. I think I'm going to roll with that. And that way it's not too much. You're not really competing with the visuals here. But you still get the illumination. So that actually looks pretty cool. Another thing I need to do is install this blacklight. I already told you guys about it. Like I had it before when this space was... there's a piece of this desk that goes right here, and I had it hanging right here. It was cool because it had a cool illumination effect. But what I think I'm going to do is probably get rid of this and get a UV floodlight and mount it maybe like up here under there or something like that, just so I can have more illumination on what I wear. So there we have it. Global Connection Radio, check me out. I stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Twitch. The link is twitch.tv/DJ Substorm. Peace.